Good morning, Fort Wayne. It's Tuesday, December 23rd, and we've got some important local stories to cover for you today.
We sure do. But first, let's talk about the weather because it's chilly out there this morning. We're waking up to 45 degrees right now at the airport, and it's pretty cloudy with that humid feel. 93% humidity, so you can really feel the moisture in the air.
Winds are running about 10 miles per hour from the west with gusts up to 25, so if you're heading out, hold on to your hats. We're looking at mostly cloudy skies today with a high around 49 degrees.
Tonight, it's going to get noticeably colder as we drop down to about 29 degrees. Partly cloudy, northwest winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Pretty typical winter weather for late December.
Here's what you need to keep in mind if you're planning ahead. Wednesday, we warm up slightly to 42 degrees, mostly cloudy again, but Wednesday night rain moves in after 7 p.m. with an 80% chance of precipitation, and we're looking at temperatures around 37 degrees.
And for Christmas Day, folks, that's a high of 46 degrees with a chance of light rain in the morning, about a 50% chance before 7 a.m. It's a mild holiday season so far.
All right, let's get into the news. We've got some really positive community stories to start with. WOWO is reporting that the 40th annual Festival of Gingerbread wrapped up its most successful year yet at the Fort Wayne History Center.
Oh, I love this story. Record-breaking numbers all around. According to WOWO, they had 183 gingerbread creations crafted by culinary artists from across the region. And get this, 10,603 visitors came through.
And the fundraising was equally impressive. The festival raised $122,076 total, and that includes $56,350 in pre-event contributions. Every dollar goes directly to the History Center's mission of collecting, preserving, and sharing Allen County's rich history and heritage.
That's just wonderful. The funds will support expanding educational programs, restoring historical artifacts, and making sure the History Center can keep offering those unique insights into our local culture. You can really see how much this community cares about celebrating and preserving our heritage.
Moving to another important local story, one that affects housing and services for our most vulnerable residents. WANE 15 is reporting that Fort Wayne Mayor Sharon Tucker is pushing hard for the immediate construction of a $3.8 million homeless day shelter.
And she's not waiting around, right? Tell us more about this.
That's right. In a letter to the City Council that WANE 15 obtained, Tucker makes clear that homelessness is a top priority. She's laid out the funding plan. $1.2 million from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, $2.1 million from supplemental local income tax distribution, and $500,000 from city cash reserves.
So the funding is already there, but there's a complication, isn't there?
Yes, some city council members want to slow down this project and wait to see what happens with a potential Allen County casino, thinking that could provide additional revenue down the road. But Tucker's position is clear. Casino revenue could take years. Homelessness is a crisis right now, and approval of a casino for Fort Wayne isn't even guaranteed.
She's making a strong argument that we shouldn't wait for a maybe when people need help today.
Exactly. City Council members Jeff Paddock and Michelle Chambers are supporting Tucker's move to proceed immediately. The administration has already been moving forward since September with an RFP for operating the day shelter and evaluating potential sites. They're close to making an offer on a location.
This is the kind of issue that really shows what our city priorities are. Let's shift to something a bit more practical: city services.
21 Alive News is reminding Fort Wayne residents about upcoming holiday closures. City of Fort Wayne offices will be closed from December 24th through 26th for Christmas and again on January 1st for New Year's Day.
What about garbage and recycling? A lot of people need to know about that.
That's the key thing. Residential garbage and recycling collection will not occur on those holidays, but the schedule simply gets pushed back one day. So if your pickup would normally be on the 24th, 25th, 26th, or January 1st, just expect it one day later.
Good to know. City offices will resume regular business hours on December 29th and January 2nd. Helpful reminder as people wrap up their errands before the holiday rush.
Now here's a story that speaks to Fort Wayne's role in education and innovation. WFFT Fox 55 is reporting that Indiana Tech has been awarded a $150,000 grant for innovations in artificial intelligence education.
That's fantastic. AI is such an important field for the future.
It really is. This investment shows how Indiana Tech is positioning itself and our region at the forefront of technology education. These students are being prepared for tomorrow's job market in a really meaningful way.
And as we're in the holiday season, we should mention some of the cultural traditions happening here.
Absolutely. WOWO News is sharing that the iconic radio station is celebrating its 100th anniversary while continuing beloved holiday traditions. For the 20th consecutive year, they'll air Mannheim Steamrollers and American Christmas on Christmas Eve at 4 p.m. and all-day Christmas Day from 10 a.m. to midnight.
I love those traditions. What else is WOWO doing?
They're also broadcasting Christmas Eve Mass live from St. Paul Lutheran Church at 11 p.m. on December 24th. And to mark their centennial year, they're presenting a special Week of Legends, running through early January with classic audio, tributes, and memories from iconic WOWO personalities: Bob Severs, Bob Chase, Charlie Butcher, and more.
Those are legendary voices in Fort Wayne radio history.
They really are. Special tribute shows air on December 29th, 30th, and 31st, plus New Year's Day programming celebrating 2025. It's a wonderful way to honor 100 years of WOWO and the voices that have been part of our community for a century.
What a great reminder of what's been building our community's culture for generations. Folks, that's your Tuesday news brief for Fort Wayne. It's been great catching up on what's happening, from that record-breaking festival of gingerbread to important conversations about addressing homelessness, city services, education innovation, and our local institutions celebrating their heritage.
Remember, all the links to these stories are available in the show notes below so you can read more about anything that caught your attention. Stay safe out there as the winds pick up today. Bundle up, it's chilly tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Fort Wayne news.
Thanks for starting your day with us, Fort Wayne. Have a great Tuesday.